Hello, all my merrymakers. I am Becca, and welcome to All the Things Thursday. For everybody who is coming back to my channel, thank you so much. For anybody new, All the Things Thursday is my weekly video that I've been doing during the summer, where I show you all the things that I have been working on. Hence the title. This week it's a little weird. I don't know if I've ever told you this to you guys, but I suffer from sleep apnea. I have a CPAP machine, and it has been dying recently. So I haven't been getting a good sleep, so I haven't really gotten that much done. But I will talk about the things that I have gotten done, and then I have a little surprise for you all. Alright, so first things first, let's talk about the Princess Peach dress. So, if you didn't see my last week's video, I had bought this doll from a store on the cheap because my daughter is in love with Nintendo video games, and especially Princess Peach, which is this is who this is supposed to be, and especially the video game Princess Peach Showtime, which, if you're not familiar with that, it is a video game where you play Princess Peach, and she is in a theater, and she dresses up in different outfits, and then she gets different abilities based on those outfits. It's basically Princess Peach meets Kirby. Hey, I just call them like I see them. Anyway, I am really surprised that Nintendo did not take this opportunity to create a Princess Peach dress-up doll. They don't exist. Which, I'm like, Nintendo, what you doing? Perfect opportunity. I mean, it would have sold. Anyway, so, I started to make a Princess Peach dress for this Barbie. But the pattern that I found, this is the bottom of the dress, by the way. It's a bottom-up pattern. I've taken it out because it just seemed huge. Right? See how big around that is? Around her feet? So I started to try to make one top down. Okay, so this is the top. But I also found on Amazon, not sponsored, not affiliated, a couple of pettifor dresses, underskirts for Barbie dolls. Not joking, they exist. A pair of them for $9. The other Barbie doll is way over there. So I bought a second Barbie doll with brunette hair because I couldn't find with auburn hair. Because the idea is once I've got Princess Peach, we are also going to do Daisy. Trying to find a Barbie doll with auburn hair, even for, like, if you're willing to pay a little bit extra at the store, is hard. But I found one at FOA Shorts for like $30, but I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. These are Barbie dolls for a 5-year-old. If this was Barbie dolls for a 30-year-old, maybe. Especially if they were paying me. I get paid, but just in kisses. Let's be real. So I think I'm supposed to be getting those soon. And that will give me a better idea if this is too big or not. Because, you know, Princess Peach's dress is very fluffy. Even if you're not into the new iterations, like the very first iteration of Princess Peach I remember is from Mario World 2, where you again, you can play as Peach, Luigi, and her whole thing is that she could float because of her dress. So, anyway, the other, I do have one finished object. It's a little bucket hat. So, I found one of those little topper things from DMC. They don't have colorways, which makes it harder to tell you which one it is. But it's the one where the yarn is multicolored. There are two separate yarns here. So the yarn that comes with the little topper is green, blue, and purple. And then the topper is the normal. Now, because my daughter likes pink so much, I was like, well, if I'm going to make a hat out of this, it needs to have some pink in it, or else she will not wear it. So the other color in this, the pink, is actually Karen Simply Soft in the color Watermelon. And this particular pattern, should have had this ready, is actually, oh good, it's right on the cover. From this book that I showed you last week, from Crochet World, it's this hat right there. See if I can find it real quick so I can tell you exactly what it's called. Granny Hat by Michelle Max. I don't know if it's available anywhere else, because, you know, where I got it was this magazine, but that way, if you want to look it up, you can. Spoiler alert, I don't think this is giving away too much, but these little granny squares, they're just basic granny squares where you change the colors. And then the pattern did tell me to sew them together, but I've been in love with this diagonal join, which I'm gonna butcher her name. Nastasia has on her channel. If I can find it, I will link it. I mean, I know her channel, and I'm probably you guys too. She's got like a gazillion followers somehow. But if I can find the exact video that I'm talking about, I will try to link it down below. So the other thing I've been working on, because I've been sleep deprived and I can't really think clearly these days, is socks. And I've got 2 socks going. One is actually they're just little toe-up socks. These are for my daughter. This is one of the Halloween yarns from Hobie. I believe it's called Vampire's Kiss. It's got 3 different types of pink. Or is it just 2 different types of pink? 2 different types of pink. So we've got a bright pink, a darker pink, and then there's a gray, and then there's a black. This bright pink on the toe is actually a different yarn completely that I got. I left that upstairs. It's mystery yarn anyway, but it actually, I didn't realize, I thought it would just went with the sock, but it is almost the same color as the bright pink that exists within the sock. So that's kind of cool. And then the other sock I actually recently started, or frogged, and then restarted. It's just another toe-up sock. This one's for me. Nothing fancy, just toe-up sock and then start knitting in the round. I think this is a Schwarenball, which, you know, each one is unique. But of course this one is rainbow. But the reason I took it out and restarted it is because I was trying to knit it on some needles that I found out that I'm not quite fond of. Now, if you've ever made socks, there's a couple of different ways you can make socks. You can do it on a machine if you're really lucky and if you have a machine. I'm jealous. And then you've got double pointed needles or circulars, and there are different ways you can make them. And I had these double pointed needles. Originally they're from Knit Picks, but I got them at the Smart Place that I always talk about. And I'm going to take one of them out. Okay. So, the problem with these is they are just too small for me. They are too small for me. I would try to knit with them, and they would dig into my hands, and it would not be a fun thing for me to try to knit. Because I hold these little guys for socks like they're going to try to run away, because they do. So, a little opportunity for you all. If you knit socks or would like to try to knit socks, but you've never had the needles for them, small little giveaway. Now I have to say all the things. You know, this is not sponsored or affiliated with YouTube. This came from my own stash, blah, 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 blah. Or Knit Picks. Knit Picks doesn't probably even know I exist except for the occasional mailer I get from them. I am going to bring this back up so you can take another look. So the smallest size is 2 millimeter, and the biggest size is 3.5 millimeter, and there's a whole, or if you prefer numbers, from a 0 to 4. Let's see, it must be 18 years old or older. Let's keep this to the United States because shipping is a pain and a half, even inside of the United States. All terms and conditions apply. Void where prohibited. Thank you, honey. So, the way you enter, I think we all know this by now, but of course I still have to say this too. It's part of the rules. So, the way you enter is by commenting on this video and this video alone. The comments will be open from starting today, which I don't have my phone on me. 7-Eleven, thank you again. So open from today, which is July 11th, and it will be closing on July 18th. That is when I will be using the random comment picker to draw a winner from the comments. Special word will be needle. So if you would like to be entered, please use that word. 1 entrant per entry, please. You know, let's try to let other people win. Beware of scammers. I will not contact you. The video for next week will show who the winner is, and then it will be the winner's responsibility to contact me, and then there will be a contact way of me validating that you are who you will say you are. I will never ask you for any money when you contact me about winning, and after I validate you as a winner, I will ask you for an address. That's the way I will send it to you. I promise I don't have enough time to try to come and search you out. And I promise that I will not be giving your address to anybody for any other reasons. I think that's everything. I'm actually was bad and did not record this Wednesday night. I'm doing this Thursday morning, so I need to go and do my stretches and then take a shower. So, if you liked this video, please give it a like. And even if you're not entering, please leave a comment. That helps the algorithm. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please consider subscribing. By the way, I cannot make you be a subscriber for the contests. But I would like you to be. And if you really like my videos, please share them out. And in the meantime, make what makes you merry. Ciao.